I'm Marius Brühlhardt, Professor of Economics at the University of Lausanne. I'm the main applicant of this Sinergia project, and I'm the coordinator of the Lausanne Research Group. In this Sinergia project, we are interested in fiscal federalism within Switzerland for two reasons. One reason is we are Swiss-based researchers and we have an intrinsic interest in what happens in our country. The other reason is that Switzerland can be taken as a prototypical federation, as an example of what we observe at larger scales, for instance the European Union or larger countries that also have a federal constitution like the United States. In Switzerland we have about 150 years of stable institutions. We have an extreme degree of fiscal decentralization at 26 cantons and about 2,500 municipalities, with a lot of freedom to do what they want to do with taxes and expenditure. This is something that is extremely interesting to research, but has been difficult to comprehensively study. Due to this extreme decentralization that we have in Switzerland, there are actually no nationally collected comparable data so far. So what we try to do is to fill this gap by collecting the largest panel data set that exists today of Swiss sub-federal, cantonal, municipal data, and then in a second step to exploit this treasure of statistics using advanced econometric techniques to study deep questions relating to tax competition, relating to decentralized decision-making, questions such as do people actually move when taxes are lower somewhere else or when they go up somewhere? All these essential questions in the debate on public finance in Switzerland as well as internationally, we try to get an empirical angle on these questions.
I am Monika Büttler. I'm the coordinator of the University of St. Gallen group. We have a number of projects we are working on. One main point is the impact of the political process on political decision making. So for example, why would a group collect 200,000 signatures if an initiative goes through with just 100,000? And indeed we find that those who collect more can signal the importance of the project, can get a higher acceptance rate in Parliament and eventually in the ballot. A second main point is regulation. We wanted to explore how much regulation is affected by institutions. This is still very much in the data collection process, as we had to collect data not readily available until now. And a more recent one is that we are also interested in the impact of social policy on people's earnings via the channel of the labor supply. For example, does an increase in means test the benefits for families decrease the incentive to work and eventually lead to a lower family income?
My name is Mario Iametti. I'm the coordinator of the Sinergia group at the Università della Svizzera Italiana and the ETH in Zurich. In our group, we focus on two areas. One is the effect of political institutions on public policy decisions, and the other one is tax competition in imperfectly competitive markets like cigarettes or gasoline. What we have found so far in our research, based in a Swiss context, on the one hand is that the effect of cantonal fiscal referenda on municipal expenditure is different depending on whether the municipality has a referendum as well or not, and we have devised a test to assess tax incidence in imperfectly competitive markets.
I'm Kurt Schmidheiny, the coordinator of the Basel-Barcelona group. We study mainly how the location choice of households is influenced by differences in tax rates across Swiss municipalities and cantons. Not surprisingly, we find that households with high incomes prefer places with low taxes. But this effect is only really relevant for very high incomes. Considering this location choice, we find that the effective tax progressivity is much smaller than in the tax code.